What's up, everybody? This is Frank White. Today I'm going to be doing a video. Found something on Twitter from a user, Whooping Feet. Whooping Feet, born and raised in Compton, not affiliated with Kendrick Lamar. He just loves hip-hop. So do I. But Whooping Feet has some clips of DJ Akademiks before he became a Kendrick hater. Seems to be one of the biggest Kendrick haters in the industry. But come to find out, he might be one of the biggest Kendrick fans. But before we get started, I want to thank some of my new subscribers. I'm not going to say your whole name on here because I don't know if you'll be cool with that. But Vita P, Sharonda B, John E, Marvis H, Ruth Ann D, J. Antoinette, Audrey D, Devin B, Gabby W, Orlando C, Secco D, Chris W, and Boots on the Ground. Thank you all for supporting and thank you for subscribing. And I've got some good videos coming up shortly. And also, I'm recording this on Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to my fellow veterans. I'm an Army vet myself, and thank you all for your service and protecting this country. But let's get into it. And this is the first one. Drake got no classic albums.
I don't think he'll be considered classic. I'm not considering that Drake has any unilateral classics that would be seen by the culture.
None. I remember you was conflicted.
That's interesting. And I agree. I think except Take Care, that can be considered a classic album. But the fact that on Take Care, 6 of the songs were written by The Weeknd, and Drake wanted to use the songs for his Take Care album. The Weeknd was trying to get his name out. He allowed it. He got some writer credits on there. But The Weeknd wrote those songs for his own album that he was about to drop. So he had to go find 6 more tracks. He probably did more than 6. That goes to the ghostwriting. And that's probably why that album is so loved by many, because it's not really Drake's sound. Drake's sound, the singing portion, was created by The Weeknd and other artists that probably allegedly contribute to writing or reference tracks that Drake basically parrots and sings out the rhythm and the words that other people laid out for him. That's part of that manufactured persona that we know as Drake and hit making, and why he stays relevant throughout all this time, because other people are keeping him relevant. Those are other people's ideas and styles, and it basically keeps him current with the new generation of youngsters. All right, let's go to the next clip. All right, this one is all Kendrick albums are classics.
3. And I'm not counting. I think all these are classic. Like the niggas just puts. It's just his shit is amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
wait, what's the 3 you count?
To Pimp a Butterfly. Even though
as a classic album.
Yeah, I thought like by far. Actually, I think the rapping on To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yes, sir. That's a classic album. Fire. Got it on vinyl too. I actually got it. My daughter bought it for me on vinyl, and I'm gonna do an unboxing of that actually. Got my record player. Well, I'm gonna do an unboxing of the To Pimp a Butterfly vinyl. But yes, definitely a classic.
Fly is better than Good Kid, Mad City. The songs on Good Kid, Mad City, and some of the concepts that he kind of get into, and also it's a first look on a big scale, so like we see it differently. But
is this DJ Akademiks or is this a clone? Because these are positive things that he's saying about somebody that he can't find positive things to say about now. This is hilarious. All right, let's keep it going.
If we just going by rapping, I think some of his best rapping in his career, like if we're just talking about the 3 albums, was on To Pimp a Butterfly, and that's why I think it's not that easily digestible. This nigga was really rapping, trying to explain some shit.
Whose man is this? Somebody come get your mans. I think Ak is compromised. I understand what that means now.
See the vibes on Ak, even he looking compromised. Let's peel the layers back.
Let's peel them back. Let's go.
The thing, so we could talk about it more, but the last point, I felt he really said to Drake and Big Sean, and he said with these lines, he says, gotta lay something down if you making threats, gotta say something now, don't hold your breath. And with him saying that to me, he was saying, listen, if y'all got a problem with all these claims I'm making, say something right now.
Is Drake scared of Kendrick? Let me get my direct questions out the way.
Yes.
Is Big Sean?
He put some emphasis on that. Mother, yeah. This is just funny when you find stuff like this and you see before those checks were clearing his true stance on things. And now that he probably gets paid well by UMG, his whole stance and what he believes, he don't speak the truth. All right, this next clip is you can't have a ghostwriter and be the best.
No, hold on. I think we're going to agree with the first part of this. Yeah. We all agree what he's saying. I mean, if you are the greatest, you shouldn't have a ghostwriter, someone paying your bars.
That's interesting. I agree. You can't be the best if you have 120 dudes writing for you. I mean, because hip-hop is just an art form where you're telling your story or you're telling the story from the perspective of another. So that's what you see with the great writers. I mean, some of my favorites, Andre 3000, KRS-One, Rakim, Tupac, Jay-Z, Nas, Kendrick. I love J. Cole, Eminem, just on a lyrical aspect, putting words together, metaphors and similes. I love it. But these are great. They have great penmanship. They use the English vernacular very well. We got a couple more here. Let's see what else we got.
Yo, it's hard to compare like a nigga like Kendrick to himself. Like, I mean,
he outdoes himself every time. Almost.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I remember when that dropped, and I looked at just off the top of my head, I can't remember too many albums that dropped, but I remember that year, and I was like, this is just out of everyone's league. Like, again, one thing with when I'm determining a classic, I think about the time when it dropped or it came out, and like how it not only compares to other music, but how it may make other musicians change their shit up. Like, it has to have an impact. And I felt like the impact was like, yo, listen, for all you niggas who's compromising y'all shit to get y'all records out or dumbing down, no. Maybe you should. Like, just don't compromise and just really, if you're gonna rap, man.
Right.
So.
Okay.
We got another one.
What I believe Kendrick is kind of just boxing everybody out of this best rapper title. Everybody who's claimed it before, he's just boxing niggas out to say, y'all niggas can't claim this shit. This is me. I'm putting up the numbers now just like y'all, and my integrity's there because the second quote where he's talking about having that hit record, he's saying, yeah, it's great to have a hit record. Not at the sacrifice of my integrity, which is obviously helping or getting somebody to help out with rhymes. But Drake is synonymous with so much of the fuck shit he's addressing.
And another one.
And nobody's really thought about Drake in terms of like lyricism comparison with Kendrick ever since the Meek shit. So the only fucking thing
so
he
you're
had,
agreeing with
so hear what I'm saying. So the only thing he had over Kendrick was the sales, right? And because he only had the sales and he fucked up, I think now he's kind of sitting back. Let me stop playing with these.
Did he fuck up though? I feel like there was a lot of hype for views.
500,000
Some
is
people
not
were
gonna work.
disappointed. Maybe.
And another one.
No, listen. However, I think Drake has realized that Kendrick kicked his ass.
That is over.
This particular record, I listened and I'm like, yo, I like how Kendrick's popping his shit. I think on this record, even though I don't hear a lot of people talking about it, I think he pulled Drake and Big Sean's whole card, basically saying, listen, man, I'm the guy. How the fuck? And he was definitely taking shots at Drake. Are we agreeing with that?
Because he's talking about selling records.
Man, yo, hold on. Let me go to the lyrics. No pun intended. I see you, lyric. Okay? He mentions, remember Drake was saying he had the Midas touch? He says, listen, Kung Fu Kenny with the Midas touch. He's basically owning it. I love how he's owning it. I love when rappers own their spot and own what they're doing. He gets the Midas touch reference. He also says the platinum. Got to look at yourself and ask what happened. How did a conscious nigga go commercial while only making conscious albums?
And another one.
In terms of Kendrick is waiting to see if Drake is gonna bite the bait, and he's ready to Big Sean him. I don't want to use Big Sean like that. Big Sean, I rock with you.
Yeah.
But he's ready. He's ready to bite
reality.
him. He's ready to, because I think Sean coming.
And here's another one.
I lean on you niggas like a metal out of rock.
And then he see it's profitable to go with the drama instead of going with the truth. You get this version, a made-up character. I think it's just he's playing a persona just like Drake playing a tough guy persona right now. Ponytails and somebody said lace front wig with braids. I don't know. Is it the braids? I don't know. I'm just giving you a short insight of truth versus lies. And these are strong opinions. So, yeah, your opinion can change. But if you listen to Akademiks now, and probably some of his new fans listen to him, they probably never knew he had these viewpoints. And if you ask him today, he will probably tell you he never had these viewpoints because him and the Henny, he stayed drunk. So he might not remember. But I think this is his real truth. And it's crazy to see it and just listen to him. And he's speaking with compassion. That's it, man. Thank you for checking me out. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And again, to my fellow veterans, thank you. But until next time, I got some other videos coming up. Hopefully, they'll be coming out this week or next week. I still work a full-time job. I got to find the time. But until then, I'll see you later. Frank White, peace.